Welcome everybody here to St. Anne Pacelli High School as the Vikings are playing host to the Manchester Blue Devils out of Manchester, Georgia, GHSA team in Single A here at Gallman Field. Manchester coming into the matchup today, 2-5 on the season. Pacelli 6-6. It's coming off of a big win on Monday against Citizens Christian, followed by a tough loss against one of the top teams in GIAA, First Presbyterian Day, yesterday on the road. They look to bounce back here with Tally Ellis on the mound in the circle. And we'll go through the lineup here for Manchester. Armani Cooper leading things off, playing catcher. Kamani Mitchell at short. Isabella Aguiar, the pitcher. Ariana Stallworth, the center fielder. Jaslyn Walker in left. Layla Kidd in right. Jamaria Sheffield at second. Arabella Norman, the designated hitter, rounded out by Alexis Parham playing third. That's the hitting order for the Manchester Blue Devils. In the circle again today for Pacelli, Tally Ellis. Behind the plate, Sadie Childers. As we are ready here for first pitch about to come up here. And first pitch from Ellis is a strike at 5:07 p.m. That one's going to get hit back to Ellis, comes up with it, makes the throw for the first out of the inning and the first out of the ball game. 1-3 goes Cooper. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Kamani Mitchell. As we have started underway here in the Carroll Purdue State Farm first inning. Here at Gallman Field, in the matchup between Manchester and Pacelli is that one. Hits Mitchell on the left thigh. And she'll hit over to first base. So I got 1 on, 1 down here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Isabella Aguiar, today's pitcher for Manchester. Taking off for second to throw down off the glove of Pippin. Unable to hold on to that off the throw of Sadie Childers. Good throw down there, but just unable to corral it. As umpire calls time to talk with Pacelli head coach Campbell Hudson. Kamani Mitchell over at second base with the stolen base now. Still 1 out. Again, we'll go through the defensive alignment here for St. Anne Pacelli here in the ball game. Tally Ellis in the circle behind the plate. Sadie Childers. Third to first, Emma Grace Andrews, Charlie Pippin, Madison Green, and Abby Dannison. And to round it out left to right in the outfield, Kendall Purnell, Reagan Dixon, and Amanda Acevedo. Aguiar back in the box now. And the pitch hit out to Green at second. Throw over to first is going to be in time as she looks over at Mitchell at third base as she advances. 2 down after the 4-3 put out. That'll bring up Ariana Stallworth, the center fielder. First pitch out of the zone, 1-0. Swing and a miss, evens things up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Second one in there, and it puts her in the hole, 1-2. So Ellis looking to get out of this with a runner just 60 feet away from breaking open the scoreless game. And the 1-2 pitch to Stallworth. It's going to be low and outside. Good stop back there behind the plate by Childers, and it evens the count 2-2. Pacelli's record a little bit deceptive this year as they played an extremely tough schedule, and Ellis throws it across the outside corner for strike 3, her first one of the ball game, and that ends the top half of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We'll head to the bottom half. Scoreless here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm Costello in this car wrecks. aspects. So call or text us today or HosteloLawFirm.com. Hostelo, car wreck. Car wreck, Hostelo.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile!
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
Hi, I'm Dr. Griff Gordy with Gordy Eye Care. For 20 years, we've been proud to serve the Phoenix City, Columbus, and surrounding areas. And Friday Night Lights is one of our favorite times of the year. My team and I love helping our student athletes and their families see every play clearly, with comprehensive eye exams and the latest in eyewear right here in our community. Here's to another season of Friday Night Football. I would love to see you and your family in our office so that we can get you seeing your best.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Gallman Field, bottom of the first, scoreless game between the St. Anne Pacelli Vikings and the Manchester Blue Devils. 1-2-3 duo for St. Anne Pacelli right here with Tally Ellis, Reagan Dixon, and Emma Grace Andrews starting things off. Followed up by Madison Green, Sadie Childers, Kendall Purnell, Abby Dannison, Amanda Acevedo, and Hennessy Vilos. Leading things off now, Tally Ellis. She'll take the first one in the dirt for a ball. It's 1-0. Ellis coming in batting .407 on the season with 6 runs, 6 RBIs, 2 doubles, and a triple. And out in front of the changeup that time to even things up 1-1. Acevedo, we already went through the lineup there. We've got Aguiar in the circle for Manchester. That one stays high. Makes the count 2-1 now. Aguiar ready with a 2-1 pitch to Ellis. Hit over to third, off the glove, backed up, stopped that short. Good backhand play, backing her up that time was Mitchell. Off the glove of Parham, but unable to make the play over there, and it's going to be an infield hit by Tally Ellis. Aguiar coming in with a 17.09 ERA with 4 appearances and a 1-0 record. 14 in the third innings, 13 strikeouts, 29 walks. And Ellis start things off with an infield hit. That'll bring up Reagan Dixon. That one's going to be hit over into the 5-6 hole as a shortstop. Mitchell was coming over to cover as Ellis was taken off for second base, and that left the hole open for another base hit for Pacelli, and Dixon's on base. That puts runners at first and second for the third baseman, Emma Grace Andrews.
Number 55, Emma Grace Andrews.
Emma Grace Andrews coming into the matchup today, 158 on the season. 3 hits in 24 at-bats with 5 runs scored, an RBI, and a double. Squares around the bunt. Lays that one down, takes off for first base, pouncing on it as the catcher and the pitcher, Aguiar. Nowhere to go with it. as Andrews flies down the line. And she'll load him up on the bases loaded bunt.
Number 5, Madison Green.
So every bag is occupied now for the cleanup hitter and second baseman Madison Green. Green coming into today's game, 125 on the season. 5 runs scored, an RBI, and a double. Out in front of that one, hits it off the end of the bat. And it's an 0-1 count on the Pacelli second baseman. No balls, 1 strike, bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the first here at Gallman Field in the Carroll Purdue State Farm first inning. Hit out into the 5-6 hole, picked up by the shortstop, thrown to home in time to get the lead runner. And Mitchell gets the 5-2 put out to get Tally Elias going home, and Madison Green will reach on the fielder's choice. As everybody moves up 60 feet, so the bases stay loaded now with 1 down for Sadie Childers, the Pacelli catcher. First pitch in the dirt, good stop behind the plate that time by Cooper. Childers, 182 on the season with 4 runs scored, 3 RBIs, and a double. And that one will land on the inside corner for a strike. And nobody running as the ball got past Cooper that time. Now leaving the count 1-1 on Childers. That one laced foul by Childers down the fence line. And now Childers behind the count, 1-2 to Aguiar. And she'll chop that one out to the pitcher. Aguiar unable to come up with it. It gets over the glove and underneath the glove of Mitchell. And on the E1, Childers will reach base. And a run will score and the bases stay loaded. First run of the ball game, Pacelli takes the lead now 1-0 here. With 1 down in the first. And that'll bring up Kendall Purnell, the left fielder. Batting 6th today for St. Anne Pacelli. Purnell, 1 hit and 13 at-bats on the season with 3 runs scored. Takes a hack at the first one, down 0-1. Outside. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Pacelli already with 1 run on the board here, looking to break it open here in the first inning. Aguiar back on the rubber in the circle. And that one hit by Purnell out in left field, chased towards the line. And off the glove that time. Actually, it's going to be caught in left field, and then the sac fly. Couldn't really tell from the angle there. So Kendall Purnell gets an RBI as Emma Grace Andrews comes in to score the second run of the inning to make it 2-0. And we're going to get a weather stoppage here as lightning delay. Got a little alarm go off. We thought we heard the horn earlier. I didn't know if that was a baseball or football player hitting a megaphone, but either way, lightning delay. So it's probably going to be about a 30-minute delay. And while that's going on, we'll take a break. 2-0 Pacelli with the lead here in the first on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Griff Gordy with Gordy Eye Care. For 20 years, we've been proud to serve the Phoenix City, Columbus, and surrounding areas. And Friday Night Lights is one of our favorite times of the year. My team and I love helping our student athletes and their families see every play clearly, with comprehensive eye exams and the latest in eyewear right here in our community. Here's to another season of Friday Night Football. I would love to see you and your family in our office so that we can get you seeing your best.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile! I'm Mike Costello, and this is what we do. Car wrecks. Yes, car wrecks. So call or text us today or visit us at mycostelolawfirm.com. Costello. Car wreck. Car wreck? Costello.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, Steve, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. I loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our cayenne ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked-to-order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back, everybody. Here as we get ready to start back up here, probably in about 5 minutes, looking like, with the lightning being gone, waiting on the all-clear horn to go off here in just a moment. We'll be ready. It'll be the bottom of the first, with 2 down. Pacelli with a 2-0 lead when we get ready to kick things back off. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Just want to give you a little heads up here as we'll be back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back, everybody, here as we get ready to kick things back off after the lightning delay. A little bit, about an hour delay going on here at Pacelli High School. Still a 2-0 Pacelli lead. Runners at first and second. 2 down here in the bottom half of the first. 2-0 lead for the Vikings. At the plate right now for St. Anne Pacelli, number 18, the first baseman, Abby Dannison. 2-0 count. That one hits the outside corner. We got a double steal going on. Sliding in safely into third base with the stolen base is Madison Green as well as Sadie Childers into second. And it's a 2-1 count. And that siren actually before the 2-1 pitch was another lightning delay. As soon as we started off, we made it 4 pitches in. And we're going to get another 30-minute break here. We'll see if we even ended up finishing this one. As first pitch was at 5:07. Here we are, 6:10, and we're still in the first inning. And we won't be able to kick things back off till about 6:40. So with another 30-minute break here, we'll take one with them. With a 2-2 count on Abby Dannison at the plate, and runners at second and third for Pacelli here with 2 down. The bottom of the first is 2-0 Vikings here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Hey there, everybody, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're here at Gallman Field at St. Anne Pacelli School for the softball game against the Manchester Blue Devils. Still in the rain delay. This is Mike Frost here with Tyler Dykes. I think I said rain delay. Should be weather delay. This is our third lightning delay of the ball game as we're still here in the bottom of the first. First pitch was at 5:07. Here we are an hour and 10 minutes later. Haven't made it out of the first inning yet because of the lightning. But while we have a delay, I'd like to go ahead and talk about some of the upcoming broadcasts we have here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live this week as well. As a shout out to our presenting sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Mike Hostelo, and now Chick-fil-A. Also with now adding on Dave and Buster's, we'll have our student athlete of the week with Dave and Buster's, as well as a monthly $1,000 going to a community angel here in the community here, presented by PTAP, as we'll be handing out $1,000 to a community angel, someone worthy here in the sports and just the community in general here in the Tri-City area. So if you got anybody you want to nominate, make sure you go to our page and get them in there and get them to be part of that Community Angels project here as we got here with PTAP leading things off here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Here's some of the other events we have going on this week. As today, being the 26th, we got flag football going on right now over at Glenwood as they take on Opelika Bulldogs. We had the Brookstone Coaches Show, Smith Station Coaches Show going on right about now, getting ready to kick off out there at Slim Chickens. As that'll be the Smith Station Coaches Show presented by Slim Chickens. Tomorrow, we got more volleyball, football, and flag on the docket. As volleyball, it'll be Brookstone at Pacelli tomorrow at 6. Flag football, Pike County at Russell County. The Glenwood Coaches Show, and then Upson Lee comes into town to take on the Shaw Raiders for football game tomorrow night here in the area. Friday, we'll have 4 football games here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We have Flint River coming in town to take on the Calvary Christian Knights. Dadeville coming out here to Dymo Field here at St. Anne Pacelli to take on the Vikings on Friday night. And then Brookstone travels across the river to take on Glenwood as they try to get back in the win column as they started off 0-2 on the season with losses at Westfield and at home against Spencer. And then the game of the day, the game of the weekend actually here, as it'll be the Heritage Bowl going on down at Memorial Stadium as Carver and Spencer look to face off in one of the oldest rivalries in the area. Again, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in here despite this lightning delay. And thank our sponsors again, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Mike Hostelo Law Firm, and Chick-fil-A. As we get ready here, the Beck Center game of the week going on right now. And hopefully we'll be back here soon as we try for the third time to finish the first inning here with a lightning delay. And we'll be back. Make sure you just stay with us and join back in for more softball action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back, everybody, here as we get ready to start things back up. Again, 2-2 count. Waits on that one, hits it over towards the first base dugout, foul. Still here in the bottom of the first, 2-0 score. We got runners at second and third. Madison Green at third, Sadie Childers at second, Abby Dannison at the plate with a 2-2 count here with 2 down. And that one high and outside, ball 3. And she'll walk her. And bases now loaded here with 2 down. And that one hit over foul down the third baseline. Is up to bat now, Amanda Acevedo. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-0 ball game. Vikings with the lead. As we're back here, Aguiar still in the circle for Manchester. Waits on it, hits it up the middle. It's going to get through past the shortstop. And that's going to bring in 2 here as the throw comes in, cut off by Aguiar. And the base hit by Amanda Acevedo puts 2 more on the board for the St. Anne Pacelli Vikings. Two down here in the bottom of the first. First pitch out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. And high, ball 2. Two-0 count here to Hennessy Velos. Out in front of that one now, 2-1. Again, runners at first and second now, 2 down in the bottom of the first. 4-0 St. Anne Pacelli. We're in our 4th attempt to try to finish this game after a couple of lightning delays. And that one drops in the zone on the changeup to even things up, 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Both runners taking off and will advance on the wild pitch. So second and third now. And a full count. So we got a payoff pitch coming up to Hennessy Velos, the designated hitter today for the St. Anne Pacelli Vikings. And that goes off the helmet. We'll get a dead ball hit by pitch. And that'll load them back up for St. Anne Pacelli. That'll bring us back to the top of the order, and Tally Ellis coming up to the plate. Ellis led off the first inning here with a base hit. Reached on an infield hit off just a hard rocket shot off the glove of Parham at third. So she'll come up, bases loaded, 2 down. High, ball 1. Hit out towards left field. Into the glove of the left fielder. Walker makes the grab, and that'll end the first inning, but not before Pacelli puts 4 on the board. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on base. We'll head to the second inning. It's 4-0 San Pacelli here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to start off the top half of the second. 4-0 ball game in favor of the St. Pacelli Vikings. Tally Ellis back in the circle here. 5, 6, 7 due up for Manchester. Jaslyn Walker looking to lead things off. Takes a hack at the first one for a strike. Hits one out towards left field. That's tracking foul. Running after it is Purnell. Unable to get to it. And it's now 0-2. Outside ball 1. 1-2 count on Jaslyn Walker, the left fielder for Manchester. And she'll pop that one up towards second base. Madison Green with the grab towards the edge of the dirt for the first out of the top of the second. Nobody on, 1 out. And that'll bring up the 6-hole hitter, Layla Kidd. Kidd, the right fielder for Manchester, takes the first one out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It's Tally Ellis coming after that time. 1 ball, 1 strike to Layla Kidd, her first at bat of the ball game here in the top half of the second. Outside ball 2. So a 2-1 count here. Nobody on, 1 down. Top half of the second inning. Swing and a miss evens things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And she'll hit that over to third. It'll be past the diving Emma Grace Andrews into left field. Base hit there by Layla Kidd down the third base line. First hit of the ball game for the Manchester Blue Devils. And with 1 on and 1 out, that'll bring up the 7-hole hitter, Jamaria Sheffield, the second baseman. She'll pop that one up in the air. Under it this time, Pippin makes the grab as she collides into the center fielder. Reagan Dixon. Both of them seem to be okay for the time being. Dixon coming in hard. Pippin able to hold on to that one, and luckily both girls end up okay. No injury that time, and is now 2 down. So 1 on, 2 out here in the top of the second. Outside. Getting a big lead off of first base that time was Layla Kidd. No snap throw over there to try to get her leaning off of first. And with a 1-0 count, Arabella Norman. As that one sails high, heading over to second base is Sheffield. So the 2-0 count on Norman. And Layla Kidd in scoring position here. Swing and a miss, and is now 2-1. Popped foul over the Manchester dugout to even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. She goes down for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll do it for the top half of the second here. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base as we head to the bottom half. Still 4-0 St. Anne Pacelli here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here for the bottom half of the second. 4-0 St. Anne Pacelli as they put 10 at the plate in the first. They'll start off here. 2-3-4 due up for the Lady Vikings. Reagan Dixon looking to lead things off. Had a base hit to left her first time up and a run scored. That one inside, dead ball. That hits her on the left forearm. And Dixon heads over to first base on the hit by pitch. That'll bring up the third baseman and 3-hole hitter now, Emma Grace Andrews, who reached on a bunt single her first time up, came around to score. Loaded the bases up with that bunt single earlier in the ball game. High strike that time, taken off for first, and coming in standing is Reagan Dixon with the stolen base. Out in front of that one, wasn't able to wait back, and it's now an 0-2 count. So Emma Grace Andrews in the hole here with Reagan Dixon at second base and nobody out here in the bottom half of the second. That one bounces up to the plate, And taking off for third, and she'll get in there easily is Dixon on the wild pitch. And that'll make the count 1-2. Outside and high to even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As we reach 7 o'clock here again, it was 5:07 first pitch. A couple of lightning delays. Here we are on the bottom half of the second, and it's 7 o'clock. We got time called. I believe the umpire confused by the clock tower going off at 7, thinking something else was going on. Making sure it wasn't a distraction to the pitcher. So now that the chimes have ended, we'll get ready to resume play. Two-two count to Emma Grace Andrews. Out in front, that one hits the dirt. It'll be a quick throw over to first, and she's going to pick it up at the last second. As she bobbled the throw over there, but still a strikeout for Emma Grace Andrews, but a run scores on the throw over to first as Reagan Dixon comes across for the 5th run of the ball game.
Madison Green.
That'll bring up to the plate now Madison Green with the bases clear and 1 down. Hits it over to third base, picked up over there by Parham. Throw over's not going to be over there in time as she pulls her off the bag. And an infield hit by Green.
Number 8, Sadie Childers.
So 5-0 ball game here, and with the runner at first and 1 down, Sadie Childers, the catcher coming up to the plate, reached on an E1 her last time up, stolen base and a run scored. Hits that one down to third base line. It's going to drop foul. 0-1 count on the St. Anne Pacelli catcher. Green over at first, an 0-1 count. The pitch from Aguiar. Waiting on it, comes in a little bit high, called strike, but it's now 0-2 as Green gets the stolen base, taking off on the pitch. Umpire definitely lenient towards the high breaking balls. 0-2 count now on Childers. Waits back on that one, pops it up in the air, is dropping into no man's land, is running in from center field, making the play is Stallworth for the second out of the inning, and that'll leave Green at second base for the time being as that brings up Kendall Purnell, the left fielder, with a sac fly her first time at the plate. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. 5-0 Pacelli. Strike to Purnell. The throw down is going to get past the third baseman. Green hopping up quickly at third. And she'll come in standing for the 6th run of the ball game. Got the stolen base at third. Reaches at home on the errant throw. And it's now 6-0 Pacelli. And an 0-1 count on Purnell. As that one falls in the dirt to even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breeze starting to come in here, blowing in from left field. We got an illegal pitch that time called by the umpire. Saying that Aguiar didn't come set So if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a balk, which with nobody on base makes it a 2-1 count. They'll just add a ball to the count there. So 2 balls, 1 strike now to Purnell. Again, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And we've got another illegal pitch. That'll make it 3-1. As the umpire will make his way out to talk to Aguiar, making sure that she is understanding of what's going on as far as the pitches go. She's trying to explain to the umpire what she does, and he's trying to tell her what he's seeing wrong, as he's called 2 consecutive illegal pitches. And now Purnell with a 3-1 count. Looks to step in the box here with 2 down and the bases clear in the second. Pacelli with a 6-0 lead over the Manchester Blue Devils. In the dirt, and that'll be a walk. As Purnell makes her way over to first base now, and that'll bring up Abby Dannison. Dannison walked her first time up and was stranded at third to end the first inning. And she'll foul that one off her foot. And it's an 0-1 count on the Pacelli first baseman, Abby Dannison. Again, take this time to, while they tie the shoe of Purnell over at first base, thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick GMC, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Mike Hostelo Law Firm, and now joining us as of the past week, Chick-fil-A. Also, like to thank a couple of other ones joining in here lately is Dave and Buster's Student Athlete of the Week. We'll be announcing those, as well as the Community Angels. Every month, $1,000 goes to somebody, courtesy of our sponsor, P-TAP. And that one high and outside for a ball, taken off for second, easily sliding in there is Purnell with a stolen base. So 1-1 now to Dannison. Fourth stolen base of the inning by Pacelli. In the dirt that time, and it's going to get past her, but Purnell will be at third before she even knows it. She was taking off on the pitch, and another stolen base by the Pacelli left fielder. So that'll put her at third now, 60 feet away from another run for Pacelli. And a 2-1 count to Dannison. And he'll call that one around the numbers on the outside corner to even the count, 2-2. So a 2-2 count to Dannison here with a runner at third and 2 down in the second. And out in front of that one for a big strikeout, and that'll be the third out of the inning. And the second strikeout of the ball game for Aguiar as we head to the top half of the third. 6-0 St. Anne Pacelli here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back, everybody. Here as we reach the top half of the third with some luck. And that one poked out in the right field, and that's going to get into the hands of Acevedo. And a base hit to start off the third inning for Arabella Norman. Took the first pitch the other way that time and gets a base hit. She'll reach first base. I'm sorry, not Arabella Norman. That was Alexis Parham. And we're back to the top of the order now for Manchester's Armani Cooper. Steps to the plate, grounded out to Tally Ellis to lead off the ball game in the first. And a 2-0 count. So 3 balls, no strikes. And she'll catch the corner on that one. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike now to the leadoff hitter. And she'll swing it one up around the chin that time and makes it a full count. 3-2 to Armani Cooper. And she'll watch strike 3 as Ellis comes back from being down 3-0 to get the big strikeout looking. First one of the inning. And that'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Kamani Mitchell. Mitchell reached on a hit by pitch, had a stolen base, was stranded at third her first time up. Hit out towards left field. That's going to drop. And another base hit by the Manchester Blue Devils here is Mitchell with a base hit out to left field. And that'll put runners at first and second here with 1 down in the top half of the third. And now at the bat, the 3-hole hitter and the pitcher, Isabella Aguiar. Grounded out to second her first time at the plate. 0 for 1 in the ball game. First and second, 1 out here in the third. 6-0 Pacelli. Crosses the plate for a strike to even things up 1-1. That was going to get grounded out to third, picked up by Pippin. The throw not going to be in time as Pippin was able to backhand it, make the throw, but Aguiar runs it out the entire way, gets the infield hit. Now that'll be bases loaded. Here in the third inning with 1 down. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Ariana Stallworth. Struck out swinging her first time at bat to end the first inning. Pops that one up in the air. It's going to go foul out of play. And an 0-1 count on the Blue Devil center fielder. Ellis with the pitch. Grounded foul just down the line on the left side of it. And an 0-2 count on Stallworth. Ellis with the 0-2 pitch. Inside corner, gets her looking for the second one of the inning. 4th one of the ball game for Ellis. And that'll bring up Jaslyn Walker, the left fielder. Popped up to Madison Green at second, her first time up to lead off the second. Bases loaded, 2 down. 3 base hits in the inning by Manchester. First pitch high and outside for a ball to Walker, 1-0. That's a big at-bat here for both sides. That one's going to be grounded. Charging in for it is Pippin. The throw across is not going to be in time. And an infield hit for Jaslyn Walker with the RBI. As that keeps the bases loaded, and that brings in Parham. From third is now a 6-1 ball game. Bases still loaded for Manchester. As Layla Kidd comes to the plate, had a base hit to left field her first time up. She'll ground that over to Tellis, goes off the glove of Ellis. And coming up with it is Andrews as she gets off the glove as it caroms off of Ellis. Andrews comes up firing to first for the big out. And with the bases loaded, Manchester strand 3. 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. We'll head to the bottom half of the third. 6-1 Pacelli on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back, everybody. Here's the bottom of the third here at Gallman Field at St. Anne Pacelli. 6-1's your score. Acevedo leading things off. The right fielder for Pacelli. She had a big RBI double in the first. She leads off here 1 for 1. Outside makes it 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to the St. Anne Pacelli right fielder, Amanda Acevedo. 6-1 is your score. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola Houston Clinic, Mike Hostelow, and Chick-fil-A. Tipped into the mitt that time, and she tried to wait back on it, still got it just off the handle. And it's 2-1. Hit out towards left field. It's going out towards left fielder, and he's going to get past the glove of her. Rounding first, heading towards second is Acevedo. She'll have to hustle. And unable to come up with it was Sheffield on the throw in. So Acevedo with the base hit reaches second on the E7. As the bobble caused her to be able to make it a 2-base hit. And that'll bring up Hennessy Vilos, the designated hitter. Was hit by a pitch her first time up in the first inning. As we got a runner at second, nobody out here in the bottom half of the third. Squaring around the bunt. And pulled the bat back just enough to cause it to go foul. No balls, 1 strike. Well, she tried to triangulate that one towards the first baseline, but ended up going off the end of the bat foul. 0-1 count here to Vilos with Aguiar on the mound. Pulls back. Taking off for third base is Acevedo with the stolen base, no throw. And a 1-1 count here to Vilos. Acevedo 60 feet away from getting that run back that Manchester scored in the top half of the inning. 6-1 is your score. And outside corner for a strike, and it's now 1-2. And out in front of that one as it dropped it. Throw down to first, taken off for home is Acevedo. She'll score easily. But Velos goes down on the strikeout, so it's 1 down here. Third strikeout of the ball game for Aguiar. And we go back to the top of the order. And Tally Ellis coming up to the plate here. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Had an infield hit in the first and flew out to left to end the first. Waits back on that one, hits it foul. Coach Campbell Hudson unable to come up with that one. It's an 0-1 count. As Ellis tried to wait back on it. Bases are clear, 1 down here in the bottom of the third. And she'll hit that one out towards center field. And Stallworth comes up with the grab for the second out of the inning. As Ellis just got under that one enough for Stallworth to be able to make a play and camp under it. That'll bring Reagan Dixon to the plate, the center fielder. 1 for 1 in the ball game with a hit to left and reached on a hit by pitch, has a stolen base and scored 2 runs so far in the ball game. Watches that one cross the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. And hit out towards center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And reaching first is Dixon on her second hit of the ball game. As she moves to 2 for 2, and that'll bring up Emma Grace Andrews. With 2 down here in the bottom of the third, Emma Grace Andrews 1 for 2 in the ball game with a bunt hit and a strikeout swinging, has scored a run as well. Again, Pacelli up 7-1 here in the bottom of the third. Takes the first one high and outside. Taking off for second is Dixon. She'll get in there easily standing. And another stolen base by Reagan Dixon. Puts her in scoring position with a 1-0 count on Andrews. As the third baseman looking to get a base hit here and drive in another run with the speedy center fielder in scoring position. And foul tipped into the mitt. And a wild throw that time. I believe that might have tipped off the helmet of Andrews that time as it skyrocketed out of play. As we get ready to step back in here. And on the foul tip into the mitt of Cooper, sends Dixon back to second base now. 1-1 count. Or it might be 1-2, I'm not certain. And out in front of that one, now it's 1-2. Throw down to third is not going to be in time. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Dixon with another stolen base, her third of the ball game. And Andrews back in the box. And she'll hit that one foul over towards the Pacelli dugout. Just having to wait back on it a little bit now. Still 1-2. Runner at third with 2 down here in the bottom half of the third. As Dixon reached on a base hit with 2 outs and has made her way to third with 2 stolen bases so far in this inning. And inside, low, gets past the catcher Cooper, and scoring easily is Dixon on the wild pitch. And it's now 8-1, St. Anne Pacelli. 2-2 count now on Andrews. And out in front of that one for another strikeout, and that'll be the third one of the inning, and that'll end it here in the bottom half of the third. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Aguiar. We get ready to head to the 4th. After 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, or 1 error, and nobody left on base, we'll head to the top half. 8-1 Pacelli here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
In the top of the 4th, 8-1 Pacelli with the lead. Tally Ellis still in the circle for the Vikings. 7-8-9 due up for Manchester this inning. Jamaria Sheffield, the second baseman, 0 for 1 in the ball game, popped up to short. And she'll foul one back to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, thank you all for joining us here as we're broadcasting the Beck Center game of the week here at Pacelli. Popped up out of play. And a 1-2 count on the Manchester second baseman, Sheffield. Ellis so far in the ball game, giving up 1 run on 5 hits. And has 4 strikeouts in the ball game. Hits that one right back to Ellis. The throw over to first. Going to be in time, just a little bit low that time, but good dig by Dannison. And the 1-3 put out to start off the 4th. That'll bring up Arabella Norman, the designated hitter, struck out to end the 2nd inning. And takes a hack at the first one that time for a miss and a strike, 0-1. And that one sails high. Norman chases it out of the zone, and she's behind in the count, 0-2. She gets ready to step back in the box here. Let's see if Ellis comes at her or tries to get it to chase here with an 0-2 count. And that's going to hit her on the left leg. And after going down 0-2, she'll reach base on the hit by pitch. And that's the second hit by pitch of the ball game by Ellis. And with a runner at first and 1 down, that'll bring up the third baseman, Alexis Parham. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss since she's in the hole, 0-2. One-two count. After that one sails high. And she'll pop that one up in the air. Short left field, charging in for it, calling everybody off, but still Pippin didn't come off the ball, but luckily able to hold on to it was Purnell. As Pippin almost collided with someone for the second time in the ball game. And with 2 down and a runner still at first, we'll get to the top of the order with Armani Cooper, the catcher, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded out to Ellis and struck out looking. Takes the first pitch across the outside corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike here with 2 down and a runner at first. 8-1 ball game. Vikings with the lead. Foul tip back to the screen, and she's behind in the count, 0-2. Ellis has gotten ahead of the last 3 batters, 0-2. Pounding the strike zone here in the 4th. And sailed high, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Ellis gets her 5th strikeout of the ball game to end the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. Way to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 8-1 Pacelli here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our cayenne ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked-to-order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
And welcome back, everybody. Here's the bottom of the 4th. Pacelli with an 8-1 lead. And we've got an ornery neighbor outside of the ball field here. You live by a ball field, you're liable to have a foul ball hit your property. And first pitch that time to Madison Green. Chases one out of the zone. It's an 0-1 count. Green 1 for 2 in the ball game with an infield hit and hit on a fielder's choice when she reached and scored twice so far in the ball game. 2 stolen bases on the day for the Pacelli second baseman. And she'll rope that one over to third, off the glove, picked back up by Parham. And the throw is going to be wide, and it's going to be another one for Madison Green to reach first. For the third time in the ball game, she gets on base.
Number 8, Sadie Childers.
And with her reaching first base, that'll bring up the 5-hole hitter and catcher Sadie Childers, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Reached on an E1 and flew out to center field. She's got a stolen base and a run scored so far in the ball game. Taking off for second is Green. She's going to get in there easily. That'll be her third stolen base of the ball game. And it's a 1-0 count on Childers. Again, 8-1's your score here at Gallman Field. Matt Nassau high, 2-0. And that one will drop down low out of the zone, and now Childers way ahead, 3-0. Let's see if they give her the green light or tell her to just rest the bat on her shoulders. And she watches that one cross across the chest that time, and it's going to be a strike and stolen base again, fourth one of the ball game for Madison Green. 3-1 count on Childers. Green 60 feet away from making it an 8-run ball game. Waits back on that one, pops it in the air. It's going into short left center field, and it's going to drop into no man's land for a base hit. So Childers gets her first hit of the ball game and an RBI. And that'll bring Madison Green into score, and it's now 9-1. And with Childers reaching base, we'll get a courtesy runner here in the ball game. That'll be Ava Gerber coming in as a courtesy runner for Childers, the catcher for Pacelli. And now Kendall Purnell, the left fielder, stepping up to the box. No official at-bats in the ball game. Had a sacrifice fly with an RBI in the first inning. Walked and was stranded at third after 2 stolen bases in the second. And heading for second is Ava Gerber as that one gets past the glove of Cooper to the backstop. So an 0-1 count on Purnell. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. That one a sail high. Gerber takes a big lead off of second. 1-1 count on the Pacelli left fielder. And Purnell back in the box. Aguiar in the circle on the rubber. With a 1-1 pitch here with nobody out. Waited back on it, takes it down the third base line. Into the glove that time, and the throw across is not going to be in time from Parham. And an infield base hit for Purnell. Puts runners at the corners for Pacelli with nobody out. 3 consecutive hits for Pacelli to start off the fourth inning. And coming in to pinch hit for Abby Dannison, it'll be Mariska Raza. So her first hit of the first at-bat of the ball game. With runners at the corners and nobody out. Let's see if Coach Hudson at Pacelli decides to go a little bit of small ball here and get Raza to square around and drop one down. With runners at the corners and a lot of speed on the base paths. Squares around, lays it down, beautiful bunt, but it spins back foul. And an 0-1 count. See if they do it again here. No balls, 1 strike. Still got another attempt in her. She's just going to keep the bat back this time, take a hack at one in the dirt, and taking off for second base is Purnell. And it's an 0-2 count on Raza. So no balls, 2 strikes here on the pinch hitter for Abby Dennison, Mariska Raza. Second and third. Waits back, unable to make contact, and she'll go down swinging for the first out of the inning. And that's 5 strikeouts in the ball game for Aguiar, and that'll bring up Amanda Acevedo, the right fielder. 2 for 2 in the ball game with 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And swing and a miss on that one. And it's an 0-1 count. Still second and third. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll sail high. And that'll even the count up 1-1. Pacelli with an 8-run lead so far here in the bottom of the 4th. If the score stays through it as it is through the top half of the 5th, that'll be the game. As that one drops in, and on the throw down, it's going to go wide. And coming in to score is Gerber. And taking off for third, it'll be Purnell. And it's now 10-1. Forcing the errant throw that time. And it's now a 10-1 ball game here at Gallman Field. And a 2-1 count on Amanda Acevedo with a runner at third base and Purnell. And she'll hit that one over towards first base, bobbled by the first baseman to see if she can beat her to the bag, and does. For the second out, and that'll make it 11-1. On the 3 unassisted ground out, I guess with a 10-run rule through 4. Pacelli takes the win. Here at Gallman Field, 11-1 over Manchester. And they'll improve to 7-6 on the season as they get ready to play another big one tomorrow in the region in GIAA. And with that right there, after a good ball game here, where Pacelli got the big 11-1 win, we'll have our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. We'll go to the second baseman, Madison Green. 2 for 3 in the ball game with 4 stolen bases and 3 runs scored. In 4 innings, was able to help out and get Pacelli out to the 10-run rule, the mercy rule victory here against Manchester in a game that was delayed about an hour and a half by lightning, but we were able to muster it in. Yeah, quote-unquote, lightning was somewhere within 10 miles. Nobody saw it. We just had a couple of clouds. But either way, Pacelli gets the big win here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live at Gallman Field. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Mike Hostelo Law Firm, and Chick-fil-A. Make sure you check us out as we got more going on. Volleyball going on throughout the week. Football starting tomorrow with Upson Lee at Shaw. And then 4 more football games on Friday. So check us out on the page. Again, I'd like to thank Tyler Dykes. I'm Mike Frost, and we'll see you next time here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Griff Gordy with Gordy Eye Care. For 20 years, we've been proud to serve the Phoenix City, Columbus, and surrounding areas. And Friday Night Lights is one of our favorite times of the year. My team and I love helping our student athletes and their families see every play clearly, with comprehensive eye exams and the latest in eyewear right here in our community. Here's to another season of Friday Night Football. I would love to see you and your family in our office so that we can get you seeing your best.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
I'm Mike Costello, and this is what we do. Car wrecks. Yes, car wrecks. So call or text us today or visit us at mycostelolawfirm.com. Costello. Car wreck. Car wreck? Costello.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, Steve, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach. And now, an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, you know, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. I loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you know, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group. And once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog, Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our cayenne ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked to order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and